What's going on, guys? We're back here with some Pokemon Showdown Live, and basically now that the suspect test is over and the voting has begun, I wanted to get back to the regular OU ladder to use Hoopa Unbound possibly one last time before it is banned, which, you know what, you see, I can't even call it. I actually read through the forum, and I can't make a solid call as to whether Hoopa will be banned or not. It's not very clear cut at all. But regardless, I wanted to go ahead and check out Choice Specs Hoopa. I threw together a team. I don't think it's the best team I've ever made. It's got a lot of holes. Very offensive, but it's basically just centered around using Mega Gardevoir and Choice Specs Hoopa to blow holes into teams for Life Orb Breloom and Scarf Excadrill to sweep. And then Tornadus T and Landorus are just there for blanket checks and pivots. It's pretty weak to stuff like Scizor, like Weavile, and I just have to play around that. I have HP Fire on my Gardevoir, specifically for Scizor, since I already have, I think I've covered Heatran pretty well. Like, Hoopa Unbound just completely blows a hole through it with Choice Specs. And we're just gonna get a few battles now. So, okay, he's got a Scizor. I'm gonna pray it's Mega Gyarados and not Mega Scizor, because if Mega Scizor sets up, I basically just lose. Now what should I lead off with? Like, I guess, is Excadrill the rocker then? That's interesting. He doesn't really have any switch-ins for Choice Spec Psyshock if he leads with Clefable. And I can really just spore anything on his team with Breloom. So I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, he would lead with this. And what even is my Psyshock switch in? I can make some like Dawn plays and go into Hoopa Unbound predicting Psyshock, but I mean, considering the fact he might think I'm sashed, like what would he go into for Spore Fodder? No, I think the best play is, that's not the best play, but any Draco. Okay, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But at least now I'm gonna get the Mega Evolution with my Gardevoir, and I can just freely go for the HP Fire, predicting either Excadrill or Scizor. Speaking of which, well, I'm boned. If it's Mega Scizor, I basically just lose here, so I'll just sack my Hoopa. There's no point in keeping it right now. Okay, so he is a Choice Band variant. That's really good to know. Now I can come in and spore anything on his team. So it's 1-for-1 there. Unfortunately, we lose. Damn it, I lost the central Pokemon that I wanted to showcase, and now it's dead. Like, that's one of the reasons why I just don't feel like Hoopa is bannable. Like, more often than not, I end up either like it's one or two scenarios. There's no in between. Either Hoopa dominates or you end up sacking it. And I mean, so I don't know. So he's not actually a he's not a choice variant. So I'm just gonna go for a nice Rock Tomb. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. I put Rock Tomb on this Life Orb Breloom mostly for stuff like Talonflame, stuff that was faster. Catch it on the switch. Why would you switch in Gyarados though? I don't understand. And now he goes into Raikou. He's sacking his whole team to this. Bro, this is a Life Orb Breloom. You don't just switch into this. But now he's gonna get to go into his. So I basically like killed 3 Pokemon in one with this Breloom. He took all that damage with Gyarados. I killed his Raikou, and I put Scizor to sleep, which is huge. And do I need Excadrill for anything? I have Gardevoir. Gardevoir busts straight through Clefable, so I'm not worried about that. I guess I'll just go to Torn. He's gonna go for Psyshock, but I mean, that's fine. I can just go for Knockoff right after that. Yeah, Knockoff is fine. Knockoff is fine. Because if I U-turn, like, what's my switch in, right? I guess it's Excadrill. And if he brings in Clefable, getting rid of those leftovers is very important. He might go for T-Wave. But then again, I can just go straight into Excadrill. I could also go into Landorus, just set up my rocks, and call it a day. Like, I guess the worst case scenario is he's like Calm Mind Clefable. But yeah, not even that. Okay, so this is sort of a sticky situation because if he wakes up here, so I guess he's like normal SD Scizor. Did he even burn a turn of sleep? No, he didn't, so I can just go straight for the Mega Evolution and go for HP Fire. I lose absolutely nothing by doing that. He has no switch in, like, he can't switch in Excadrill, can't switch in Gyarados. Okay, so he just stays asleep. HP Fire, bop. And now, like, what the fuck is Excadrill gonna do against my fully physically defensive Landorus T? But he goes this, which is fine. I can just go for the taunt if he goes for T-Waver. That's exactly why I have this. Yup. They just never learn, man, with the T-Wave. And, and then this comes in. Takes a clean, like, that's like 50%. Taking all that damage. Goes for Iron Head. Takes more damage than what he does to me. And now I can... I think U-turn's my best play here. Like, it really doesn't even matter what I do. Honestly, like, if... Like, U-turn is just a good play all around. And now I can just go into... I'm timid, so I'm absolutely faster than Gyarados. And I can just go for a Hyper Voice. So that's sort of the idea of how this team works. Just pivot around and bust holes into the opponent's team. Go ahead and start the timer on this guy. So I guess he's Mega Gyarados? Is that what I'm getting here? Yeah, I guess he was. Oh wait, no. I'm not sure whether I saw leftovers on this or not. Let me scroll up. Okay, no leftovers, so he is indeed the Mega Gyarados, which I guess it's a bit odd because I find like in this metagame at least, regular Gyarados is better than regular Scizor, and Mega Scizor is better than Mega Gyarados, so I don't know, I feel like I would have switched those around, and he just leaves and I turn out to be the victor in this battle. And I will just go ahead and get another one. Oh, okay, I was gonna pause it, but we got one right away. Ooh, Mega Venusaur is... I was gonna say it's annoying, but like to this team, it's not even a threat because I have both Hoopa and Gardevoir. Honestly, Gardevoir doesn't sound like a bad lead here because T-Tar might be just a rocker, not a Scarf variant. And I have like a gazillion switch-ins to Excadrill, aka pretty much just my Landorus. I'm gonna go ahead and could this be like Calm? What? I'm going into Hoopa, just straight up, because his switch-in for this is... Oh, it's this, okay. Dark Pulse, wow, what is his Dark Pulse switch-in? Bruh. But actually no, I'm going for Side Shot because there's no way in hell he's going to T-Tar. Oh my god, that did so much. Actually, not even. This is Choice Specs. That did nothing. So he's probably going for a nice bug move. If he goes for Quiver Dance, good on him, but I still survive. Goes to this, I can just U-turn. If he's Scarf, then I outspeed him, yeah. But no, this is probably the Rocker, actually. This is most likely the Rocker. And I can just go into Breloom. He goes for Stone Edge, interestingly enough. And now I can just... Actually, never mind, because Venusaur just comes in. I'll go into Gardevoir, predicting the Venusaur switch. And I can just fire off a Hyper Voice at anything. Excadrill is going to take like 50% if it's offensive, which is the most likely scenario. But he goes to Clefable. That's interesting. I'm just going to play it safe and go for Taunt in case he wants to do anything like go for T-Wave, which is a very likely thing. Wait, I'm thinking about it now, actually. Like, what do I need the speed for? Just Venusaur? And Venusaur doesn't... I guess Venusaur has Sludge Bomb. But I have Tornadus, and I have Hoopa for that. So you know what? I'm just going to go for damage. This might not be the best move, but oh my god. He's, that's Spadef as fuck. So I'm going for a nice Side Shock. He got up Rocks, but that's not too bad. Like, I have Scarf Drill, and not... Like, my team's not really that weak to it. What? I must be low ladder still. Like, yeah, I'm like 1200s. These guys, I can't handle them. They're just Dawns at this game. Going for another one. This really has no switch in. Like, Excadrill's gonna take like 30 to 40%. T-Tar... I don't understand these players. If he goes for Crunch and he's Scarfed, then like, so be it. Oh, I get, yeah, Clefable is rocks. But I'm not gonna risk Pursuit here, and I'm just gonna knock it. Bro, you're just sacking your entire team for this. Pursuit, yeah, that kills, because it's the same as Crunch. So it's kind of a 50-50 once he goes back to T-Tar. If he goes Excadrill, then like, that's literally the only thing I needed Landorus for. So, okay, I'm timid, so I'm pretty confident I can just go for Psyshock here. Like, the best he can do is just go for a Quiver Dance, and that's why I went for Psyshock as opposed to... I mean, I didn't have anything else to hit him. So, he sacks that. And I think that was a bulkier... Yeah, that must have been a bulkier Volcarona. Like, that was a Specs... What I hit him with? Specs Psyshock or Dark Pulse from Hoopa and Bound. It did like 70. So for this, like, it's literally the only thing I needed, Landorus T4. And so I'll just go ahead and do that. He went for Rock Slide, interestingly enough. Debating whether I should go for my own rocks. Like, what does it even hit? Nah, I'm just going for U-turn. It's the best play all around. Ooh, and now Hoopa gets to have some fun. Oh man, that's Spadef Clefable though, that's the problem. I'm gonna run a calc real quick. What is, okay. I wanna run a damage calc on Thunderbolt. I'm honestly debating just replacing Thunderbolt. It doesn't seem to do a whole lot. So Clefable, Stealth Rock Setter, Spadef, okay. Hoopa Unbound, Choice Specs, T-Bolt does... Oh my god! That is not okay. So I guess I can... Where's my tab? Okay. I can just go for T-Bolt pretty freely. Yeah, 40%. If he goes to Excadrill, then like... Okay, bro. That's cool, I guess. What does nothing right now? I guess... I could probably sack Tornadus. Tornadus does absolutely nothing. So it looks like the game's mine. Slowking, a really interesting option. I think Slowking was better when Metagross was at its peak. Okay, I just goes to this, that's fine. And I can just go for Tornadus. He's probably gonna go for Iron Head anyway. He went for Earthquake though, that's really odd. I don't know if I agree with that play. I could go for Heat Wave, but honestly I just want to go ahead and knock off the T-Tar since it's most... Oh, okay, he just stays in. Alright. I don't know what to say about that. I'll just go for the Heat Wave. Like, he probably thinks I don't have anything to hit him with, considering I went for knockoff first, but... on probably the biggest threat to my team is now gone. Goes into T-Tar, yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, I outspeed him even, so I can just go for U-turn. Like, if he goes for Pursuit after that, that's no big deal. Yeah, he did go for Pursuit. That makes the most sense. And now I just freely spam Earthquake and the game is over with both my Excadrill and my Landorus. Now I'll go ahead and hit him with a GG, unless Slowking is Vizdef, which would be... Yeah, that'd be a bit odd. Or it probably is Vizdef. He's not that physically bulky. You just do it for the extra Spadef, and like, why would you even run Slowking over Slowbro in today's meta? I'll just go for Earthquake again since I do have my Scarf X kit in the back. Just waiting to clean up the game. Just making sure I have the right nature, which is obviously Mold Breaker on. You know, I was even debating like whether I should use Sand Rush Drill just to combat other Sand Rush Drill. But I don't think, like, standard sand is not even as common anymore. So he just forfeits, and we go ahead and take that battle. This team's doing better than I thought. I don't think it's that good just because it doesn't handle... Oh, electric types. That's another thing it doesn't handle that well. Like, the switch in is Excadrill, and he has Manectric, so we're basically boned. So, okay, he's got himself a nice Ferrothorn here that both Hoopa and my HP Fire Gardevoir just bust through. As long as he doesn't lead off with Keldeo, I have no switch into that. Okay, good. And what is your size? What is your Dark Pulse resist? Like, I guess he could go Keldeo, but then he risks a Psyshock. And if he goes into Ferrothorn, he risks Specs Dark Pulse just annihilating him. So Dark Pulse is the best play because at least it does something to Ferrothorn, and Keldeo is not taking those that well at all. Oh, right, he has Clefable. He has Clefable, okay. Okay. I might as well go into Landorus, lay up the rocks, because Latias is weak as fuck, so I'm not really scared of that thing at all. I can just go pretty much straight into my Gardevoir, Mega Evolve, and just start shitting on his entire team. Just a Crobat, interestingly, because I can just go ahead and click Stone Edge as he defogs. Oh my god. He's gonna taunt me, I already know this. Goes for Brave Bird though, what the fuck is this? Honestly, I actually want this Crobat out of the way for my Gardevoir. So, and I can get a Brox on Clefable and on Ferrothorn anyway, so that's all good and dandy. As he goes into Manectric once again, probably going for the Flamethrower, nice HP Ice. I don't have a switcher for this, but I want to save this. I want to get up my rocks again at some point. Is that really important? Like that? Okay, yeah, I'll just and we're going for Dark Pulse again because I don't want him going into Ferrothorn once again. Like, he's probably predicting the Psyshock here. So we're just gonna go for the... If he goes into Clefable again, then he's just Dong. Yup. Eviscerated. And now, you know what? I'm gonna go straight into Breloom. Yup, now it's time for Spore. Nah, Choice Specs, my dude. Actually, I'm not gonna tell him that. Like, what's his switching? His switching is Ferrothorn for this. And I can just... It's Life Orb, so Mach Punch knocks it out. So it's looking like Breloom's gonna do a lot of work for this team. Because once Latios is out of the way... Okay, made a good play. Made a good play there. I'll give him that. But Gardevoir is the switch-in. And Gardevoir... Like, Crobat it was like his check to this. And now, now Gardevoir just runs train on his team because Ferrothorn is weakened, and like, what else is his switch-in? Look at his team. Look at his team. Look at Gardevoir. So the only thing left... Oh, you know what? I can once I get enough damage on... Like, how much did I get on Ferrothorn? 42? Oh, it's over. Excadrill sweeps. It's over. Once oh, it goes for Healing Wish for what? Ferrothorn? If he goes Ferrothorn, like, I just stay in and go for HP Fire. Because I said, oh my god! So that was Fizz Def, I guess. And I can use Mach Punch to weaken, like Keldeo and all that. Brings in... What? Why would you do that? What do you... Oh, I guess he has Specs Hydro Pump? Okay. Okay, dog. My name is Tornadus. I will take your soul now. No, not really. I have to go for U-turn here. And then I bring in Excadrill and he has to sack something. Every time Excadrill comes in, I get a kill. Unless this is like super Fizz Def Clefable, and even then, like, he's not switching into 2. Yeah, it goes to Clef. Let me get this nice roll. Nice roll. And now I can sack Hoopa after that. Or, I mean, it doesn't matter which one I sack. Or no, it does, because Hoopa does literally nothing. Nothing to him. So I can just sack that and go into, Does Breloom guarantee the game? Yeah, I think Breloom guarantees the game because Manectric can't take 2. He has to take this, and then he has to take Earthquake after. Who goes for Scald there? I guess for if anything, I would have gone for Hydro Pump there because that actually has a chance to kill Life Orb Bloom. Now the game's over because he let his Keldeo take damage, and now Scarf Excadrill sweeps his team. Yeah, let me hit him up with a GG. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start finding another one. Or this is about to end anyway. Let's see, how are we on time? 20 minutes? Okay. We can go for a few more. Ooh, this man's got a Mandibuzz, wow. And see, that's like the primary reason to run Thunderbolts on Hoopa, but like, I have a Gardevoir, and well, I guess that's the only thing, but I don't know. I feel like I could have run something better over T-Bolt, at least to hit like Sylveon, because that thing is a nuisance. Speaking of which, what is his... He's not leading Metagross. Yeah, he's leading this. Okay, that's what I thought. Going for Hyper Voice because I think he's going Metagross here. And without the Mega Evolution, Metagross does not take Hyper Voice well. And he should fear like Psyshock, right? Guess not. Guess not. He goes for Hyper Voice of his own, that's interesting. I guess I can just use this to weaken Sylveon, even though... Oh my god, now he goes to it? Come on, you can't just be one of these Dawns. Like, the logic I was using is that even though Gardevoir beats his... You know what, actually? Is it worth it to get damage on this just to... Because I outspeed him still. I can go for HP Fire. No. My win condition should be Excadrill. It should be Excadrill. And I should focus more on taking down the Mandibuzz and the Garchomp. So... praying for no HP, Bro! Wait, are you not? Oh, he's Mega Manectric, that's right. Catches Earthquake, get the fuck out of here. So I guess he's like AV Metagross? What is this? What the fuck is this? They don't run speed, do they? No, they can't. They can't run speed. Yeah, just goes Mandibuzz, I go for a nice U-turn into my... I mean, I can kill it with either Hoopa or this, but no, that was a bad move now that I think about it. I should have just because Foul Play's gonna do a shit ton to me. I don't know why I didn't. Now that someone's gonna put, like, I know it kind of fucks with the HP Fire thing, but oh, I can't even do it. I have to look up the lowest IV I can do. Yeah, Foul Play does a shit ton, and now I can just go right back into Metagross, tank this. But you know, at least I'm weakening it, and I can just sort of pivot around after this and kill everything with, yeah, that's definitely AV. That did fucking 0. This time I should definitely just try to get a Brox to force him to defog, and then just U-turn out right back into Gardevoir. Okay, so if he kills me here instead of going for the defog, what do I do? Sort of thinking. Yeah, he uses defog. I go for Hyper Voice once again. And now Metagross should be well in range of HP Fire. So that's fine. Oh no, he has Bullet Punch. I'm stupid. But I can just go right back into Landorus and... I think just go for another U-turn. Because if he Foul Plays, he takes Rocky Helmet. I'm faster? Oh. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But he's going for... Okay, so... Overcoat nullifies Spore. So I can just go for Rock Tomb. This is a Life Orb Rock Tomb, bro. Yeah, that should be doing 50%. But with leftovers, it doesn't even matter. It's a shame. I expect him to go for Roost here again, so... Whoa, that's not the switch I expected, but okay, I'll take it. Come on, land this Hurricane, bro. Land the Hurricane. And I can just go for knockoff on this, get rid of its leftovers. Very nice. I do need hazards up though, that would really help. And I need, once the Mandibuzz is out of the way though, Excadrill's gonna have a field day with his team. So I guess he's probably defensive chomp, which I can just KO with Gardevoir. At least I'm hoping that's what it is. What did he use? Wish? What could he even Wish Pass to? You know what? I'm going for, I'm really scared of him Wish Passing the Metagross and then U-turn not killing, so... I'm gonna calc this. Metagross, will you Assault Vest? U-turn does 11 to 13. Okay. Alright. And that's from Hasty. Oh, good God. Yeah, I have to go for knockoff here. Make sure it doesn't wish past the Metagross. That'd be horrible. That'd be terrible. So now I'll just go ahead and nice U-turn into Excadrill. From there, I'll probably just double. That's my best play. I have no other switching to this. He goes for Wish again. If he goes to Metagross here, nah, he's going to Mandibuzz. He's not going to take that risk. And he's definitely not staying in on this, unless he goes for Protect, which would be really odd. That'd be odd. Hoopa seems like a strange play, but that basically... Oh, this is perfect. Sylveon's like 68%. I can go for Choice Specs. What? He's offensive. I did not expect that. Okay. Alright. At least we know that much. I think Tornadus is a good pivot here because I want to preserve my Landorus T still to just set up rocks. So he goes for Dragon Claw, that's okay. That is okay. Oh, dear God, don't miss Hurricane. Yes! Oh my God. I'm lucky trash, for real. But like that's why we use Hurricane, right? Either way, I could U-turn into Excadrill pretty freely now that I know... Bro, now that I know that this is offensive... Yo... Iron Head for days... And like, we don't care about Manectric. Bro, Manectric is in its base form right now. It's gonna be taking like 40 from this. Or like 30. And I have a pretty... Like, it's not a counter to Excadrill is what I'm trying to say. How much is even... Mandibuzz is at 61. That's pretty dangerous territory for it. If I went for Rock Slide instead, how much would that do? And either way, he's forced to roost afterwards, so I can just go into Gardevoir and nuke something. Yeah. Rocky Helmet, okay. If he kills me here, like, I can just literally go straight into... I can go into Breloom right after that and fire off Rock Tombs, and either way, he loses a Pokemon. Whether he roosts, whether he attacks... Whether he does anything. And once this is gone, I set up rocks with Lando on a Sylveon and Metagross. And then from there, it's just a face roll with Excadrill. Go ahead and start the timer on this guy. So he's Rocky Helmet Mandibuzz, okay. Judging by that, I feel like that did a little bit too much. Let me see what kind of spread this is. Excadrill, Choice Scarf. Mandibuzz, physically defensive. Okay, that sounds about right. Well, you're about to lose a Pokemon. Okay, yeah, sacking that was the best play by far. Now he's gonna go Garchomp, and it's a little bit tricky because I feel like I'll probably have to sack my Torn, but he goes this. Okay. Okay. I think this is where I sack Hoopa. So he Mega Evolves, goes for Flamethrower. Now it's sort of a mind game because he has a full health Mandibuzz. That's a problem. That is a problem. I have to double here. If he goes, I can't let him get the free turn with Mandibuzz. But at the same time, if he predicts that, then I'm boned. So, all right, I'm gonna commit to this play. Yes, nice. Now he has to sack something. Now he has to sack Serp or Garchomp or Sylveon, which is at 33%. And now this is just like paving the way for Excadrill to clean house. Sacks Garchomp. Okay, amazing. Because now it's looking like Breloom is going to do some work on his team. He's going to do that work. So this is where... so now it's sort of... We're playing the sacking game here, basically. I don't need rocks to win anymore, so I'll just go into... Lando, sack that. Go into Excadrill, and then what? Yeah, that's the big question, huh? It's like a 50-50 now because I have to go Excadrill. And now it's a question of whether he's gonna stay in or he's gonna double or he's gonna go to Mandibuzz again. Like I have to commit to one play or the other. Either stay in and go for Earthquake. Have I shown that this is even scarfed? He might be doubting that too, so he might think it's in his favor to just stay in. And at the same time, like if he goes to Mandibuzz, the worst, like I'll just have to sack Torn, so. Okay, so he makes the mid play and goes Surf, which is great because now I can go into my Tornadus and start firing off Hurricanes. Pretty sure Leaf Storm doesn't knock this out. Oh no, especially because I'm... so he paralyzed me, that's fine. I can freely just go for U-turn on the Sylveon as long as I don't get paralyzed. Okay, good. So far so good. And now what? Now I go into Gardevoir and something else dies. Because, like, how much did Hyper Voice do to this? It did at least, like, because he's probably going to go for Protect here if he's... I guess he was Choice Specs then. That makes sense. Now he's going to go to Serp here. Torn is pretty free here. This is the only thing I need it for. Goes for Leaf Storm, that's fine. I can just go for Heat Wave. If, like, even if I get paralyzed, I have Breloom in the back with Life Orb, Mach Punch. You know how hard that hits, bro? It's pretty hard. And I did get paralyzed, so it doesn't even matter. Okay. And the play is to sack this. There's no point in like risking Excadrill. How much is his Manectric at? It's at full. That's okay. It literally didn't matter. Oh, right, this is Rocky Helmet, I forgot. So, I ended up sacking that, which is actually pretty okay, because now I can just go into... He's gonna sack, and from there it's just sort of a question of whether I go for Iron Head or a Rock Slide after he... Oh man, no, actually, do I lose? No. I think it comes down to a flinch, actually, which is really lame. And Superior is at what, 40%? It comes down to flinching, either him choking or me flinching Manectric a bunch of times. What? He choked! What? Okay, it comes down to like whether I kill Superior with... Why did he choke like that? He needed Mandibuzz to take Earthquake. Excadrill, Choice Scarf. It does 30 to 35, so one more Life Orb hit is what I would need for that. Damn, that sucks. I'm barely gonna miss out on the KO there. I'm about to lose. That's so whack. So I have to hope for a crit, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think my choke was... Man, if I had just gone for the double there again when he... I didn't go for it. I gave him too much credit there, and I ended up losing because of that. Okay. Well, I guess my best hope now is just critting him, or him choking and going into Superior here, which would be odd. Why would you do that? You can't. There's no way Manectric takes this. That's a stab Earthquake from. Okay, he has a chance to survive. He has a chance. But no, there's no way. If he gets rewarded for a bad play like that, like, I'm just done with this game. I have an overwhelming chance to kill him. 75% in my favor. That's like hitting a Stone Edge, basically. This bad. Oh my god, why would you choke that? Like, no, like mine. See, my play wasn't even a choke because I just committed to a play of him staying in, predicting my double. But that's what God wants. What the fuck are you talking about? See, I committed to a play based on something he could do, and I crit him to top it all off. So my play was not a choke. It was just more me giving him probably more credit than I should have. And it was going to lose me the game because of that momentum shift. But here, his was a choke. There was no reason to go to Superior there. No reason. Like, you 100% lived Earthquake. See, this is what happens when people don't do their damage calcs. Is they think they have a better chance of surviving Earthquake with Manectric at -1 than Superior at 40. Bad players, man. Bad players. So how are we on time? 35? I'll get one more. One more and we'll call it a day. Call it a day. So this man has a Mega Sceptile, which is actually a bit of an issue. No, it's not. No, it's not. I have Tornadus. He's got nice chancy offense, which is always great to see. I think Torn is a pretty good lead because I can knock off anything, pretty much, is the play here. Knock off Starmie. Of course he burns me because good players always get rewarded like that. And he's probably going to go for Recover because he's leftover Starmie. And from here I can just go into... what can I go into? I could just go into Rayloom, honestly. Like, if he has Ice Beam on this, then I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't know. Good. Okay. Alright. So I see what kind of player we have on our hands here. Kind of uses fucking... And he burns me too, just to top it off, just to rub it all in. So does he not have Recover then? What is this? In that case, my play is to go right back into... He does have Recover. I guess I have to go for Hurricane, that's of course. Why do these bad players get rewarded like this? I can't even... I'm speechless. I'm actually speechless right now. Confuse Ray, Recover, Starmie. Okay, alright. I'll go for Taunt here and then just start pelting it with Psyshocks. Get it weakened for basically anything else on my team. Yeah, you thought you were about to get those Stealth Rocks up? Nah. Go for Hyper Voice just in case he switches to Bisharp for some reason. Yup, gone. See, you can't give these bad players any credit. You gotta go for the most disrespectful plays in order to beat them. So what does he even switch into now? I guess Talonflame, which is likely some Spadef garbage. Yeah, it's looking like it. Regardless, I mean, this is my only play. And I'm going for Stone Edge straight up, because if he decides to Will-O-Wisp me, then I can just knock him out from that range instead. But he goes Gliscor, which is okay. Now I can set up Stealth Rocks, you turn out into my Hoopa, and now you're gonna see it do some work. Ooh, Swords Dance, getting a little bit greedy. Oh, hopefully he's not fast. So he's like Facade. Actually, I think Gardevoir might be better because Gardevoir at least 100% outspeeds, and then I can go for my Torn. It's probably not gonna kill because it's I guess Spadef. Oh my god. I underestimated Gardevoir. You know what? Gardevoir should be the thumbnail of this pick. Hoopa has done nothing. What has Hoopa done in these past few games? Just get sacked. Just get sacked, Force. I don't need Landorus for anything but this. See, he is this Will-O-Wisp fucking garbage. I would go for... like, I could have gone for Earthquake there and made the Dawn play, and he still died. Wow. Landorus is too powerful. Even if I think... Hoopa definitely lives. Spadef, Talonflame's Brave Bird from full, like... Or no, maybe it was... Actually, that might have mattered. That might have mattered. No, I had Scarfexca. Didn't matter. Because I could have just Rock Slided that. And I had Rocks up. And Starmie was... was Starmie at full? I couldn't even tell. It wasn't full, but... It's a garbage set, so it didn't matter. I don't know. We got some interesting games today. I mean, at least the teams themselves didn't look bad on paper, but just the players were disappointing to say the least. So I hope you all enjoyed my the first. It's been a while since I've done Pokemon. I was really itching to do it, but I wanted to wait until the Hoopa Suspect test was over so that I could use Hoopa once again. It's just a shame that it did nothing. I almost want to get one more just so I can... Okay, how are we on time? Fuck it, we're getting one more. I want to see Hoopa do something. And actually, this is a good team to just lead off with Hoopa. But, you know what, he'll probably lead Lopunny. YOLO. Yeah, he let Heatran, so now he's about to catch this work because... What is the Dark Resist on this team? What is it? So he's fast Heatran. What? Wait a minute, I'm timid. Is he Scarf Rocks? This dude is really oh my god. I got blown away. Oh well, at least Hoopa did something, weakening the Scarf Tran for nothing on my team. Okay, so now you can just... Oh, I just realized, what is my fire resist on this team? I think I sort of have to go for... Actually, no, rocks are better. Rocks are better. So what the... Is he like Scarf? I'm pretty sure I'm timid Hoopa. He was actually Scarf Rocks. I can't believe this shit. Okay, so unless he's Quick Attack, no, don't be Quick Attack. But actually Excadrill just tears him apart, so it doesn't matter. If he goes Thunderous, then like, I'll just sack something. Yeah, this was a short game. Oh, don't be Leftover Sunday. I guess if he didn't show it there, then we're in the clear. Tornadus is good for Hoopa, and actually Tornadus also wins as well once this is gone. So I can just probably sack this. Okay, so he's... Oh no, he is Leftovers. That's unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. So yeah, I'll sack this. I guess go back into Excadrill, go for Rock Slide. Yeah, I have to go for Rock Slide, and I have to weaken this somehow. So the point where Breloom knocks it out, and then... Oh my god, no! He's Substitute. So now I can miss. Because once this is gone, I can just U-turn on Hoopa, which is sure to kill it. And then knock off Gengar. This is also... wow, this is also Leftovers. I'm lucky I didn't miss there. When he goes Hoopa, I'm really just gonna sack Breloom. Hope I can take a hit. Okay, so he's physical. Okay, so that makes sense. Do I go for Mach Punch here, or do I go for... I'll go for Mach Punch. Just to ensure... Oh my god! that thing just dropped. Yo, Breloom is powerful! And he just forfeits because now he has no chance against... Well, not that he has no chance, but... I think I definitely could have gotten him down to the point where Iron Head killed, as well as knockoff from Torn. So, okay, so Hoopa did something that game. He got rid of the Fortress at least, and did damage against the Scarf, Rocks, Lava Plume, Heatran. I just can't wrap my head around that. Alright, so now it's over. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.